Hello everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector75. Welcome to another Transformers movie review. This is Incinerator, and he is a Voyager-sized toy, and he is a pretty good toy in some respects. In other respects, I'm not too keen on him, but we'll come to that. Now, I'm not exactly sure what film he's out of. Well, it actually wasn't in any of the films, but the toy line was either Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon. I think he was probably pre-Dark of the Moon, so it could be Hunt for the Decepticons, maybe. The instructions don't actually say. But I'll find out, and it will be in the title above anyway. But I really wanted this toy when I first saw it, because obviously this is the craft that you first see in the first film, that weird sort of carrier sort of thing, and it looks really good and I like it. And he obviously is a Decepticon. I thought this guy probably should have been an Autobot, but there we go. Oh, pardon me. I've got a bit of a runny nose today. I don't know what's going on. Now, he is pretty cool. He does have some cool landing gear under there. We're going to flip this away for now, because otherwise I'll probably forget when it comes to transforming him. And he's alright, he's got some nice clear windows in there. Now, the back wings on mine are a little warped from where I've kept it in a box for the last 7 or 8 years. I probably could sort those out with some boiling water or something to dip them in and try and straighten them out as they cool, something like that. Now, the gimmick on mine doesn't actually work. I have no idea why. I've been trying to do it. You're supposed to push this, and I love it how there's like a kind of a little arrow on there telling you which way to do it. This is obviously some sort of weird radar, or supposedly radar dish, but it also doubles up as the gimmick function, and you're supposed to do that, and it's supposed to rotate the blades, but I cannot figure out why. It may be broken inside, I cannot remember. I don't think I've done it just now, I don't know, I'm not totally sure, but that's what it's supposed to do. I thought it was working actually when I first brought this around my house. Well, there we go. Anyway, you can angle the thrusters, rotor blades, whatever you want to call them, forwards like that, and I assume this is to give him a more speed mode. I don't know, I'm not totally sure, but he's alright, I don't mind him. He's okay, but that's all you're going to get out of this mode, other than looking pretty cool. So he's like some sort of weird helicopter-y thing, isn't he? And that's cool enough for me, I like it. Right, let's get on to transforming it. Now, the first thing I like to do is you just tuck those in there. That will save us a little bit of time later on. And then we have to come to here, and this is where it gets a little bit finicky right away, unfortunately. You've got to get in here and try and get some of these tabs out of here, because he's so tabbed in, and some of these panels are a bit of a pain. But once you get them out, you sort of bring it out a bit, and then just angle it round. There we go, right, so you angle these round now. Where do we go from here? Right, we are going to bring these. Maybe if I do that, what does that do? Does that do anything? No, it's on a weird spring. I can't work out why. Right, so we're going to bring these down. Like so. Right, now then. That ain't right. So let me rotate this around. Yeah, it's still these weird legs in it. I want the screws facing forward. Let me get that one out. 1 second. That's better. Right, so there we go. Right, then sort of bring it round to here. This one collapses. There's a little tab just in here you've got to push in, and then this one will collapse to there. Fold his little foot out. So this bit folds forward. Push this tiny little tab in as you bring this out. Make sure that folds in, because then that allows this to tuck in there. Then you're going to rotate this around, bring his sort of feet out. Then he's got the most weirdest, longest feet you've ever seen. But he uses his tail sort of like to prop himself up anyway. It's a bit of a strange one. Right, then after that we are going to bring his arms out. You just untab them from there, bring them round and rotate them downwards, and there we have his arm. Well, one arm done anyway. And so you bring that one out, rotate at the wrist or the elbow even, and there's his arm. Right, so then we end up with this. And then we bring this down, and this is going to reveal his head. But then we've got to split this sort of thing. These are all on springs, and you've got to push this in just to make sure it collapses. And then if you can see in here, this bit has to angle in there and just tuck behind that bit, and that holds him all together and keeps these separated and everything. And the end result is actually pretty cool. I kind of like it. Now, I'd have preferred it if it had some sort of hands. I can't actually... Yeah, you can hear him clicking. But again, it's supposed to do it in robot mode, but it doesn't do a lot of anything, so I'm not totally sure what I've done wrong there. Answers on a postcard for that one. I really don't know what I've done wrong there. Still, there we go. It's probably something in there, probably somewhere just come out or something. But there he is. I do like his head sculpt. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that head sculpt. 1 second. Let's angle it upwards and bring him in. There we go. And that is a cool head sculpt. I love the Decepticon insignia right on the top of there. Now, he does have some great head movement. It's on a little ball joint, so you can look around and everything. That is cool. Yeah, it's alright. I think they've scored an own goal. They've given him clear plastic light piping, which doesn't do anything. So that really needed to be like red or blue or something, but they didn't bother. A bit of a letdown, that one. But that is it in his robot mode. It's a bit on the basic side, as some go, but you can see it's heavily compromised by the gimmick. If it didn't have the gimmick, you'd have probably found that all this back section would have transformed probably, and other stuff. These do pop off, so you can't break them or nothing. And I would have preferred if these could have moved forward, so you could have used some fingers. But as it is, he's just got blades for fingers, which is pretty cool. Right, that is it. But you can put him in some dramatic poses. I do like that about him. Yeah. Right, that is it for this review. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.